Good Thursday evening, my friends. It is Thursday evening at 7:08 p.m. on a long, exciting holiday weekend. I get to sleep in tomorrow. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. But because Friday is a holiday, that means I got paid today. So it is time to turn all of this chaos into a little bit of order. So we're gonna do a quick condensing. Decided to get three $100 bills to eliminate some of the 20s that I have over here. That way I didn't have to get quite so many 20s, right? We're gonna stuff my wallet, and then we're gonna prepare our envelopes for the next 2 weeks. So let's just go ahead and get started. I do want to start with a quick envelope condensing. Normally I wouldn't drink Coke this late, but I get to sleep in a little tomorrow. So it's totally okay if I'm up a little late tonight. Can you guys tell? I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. Coke to the side. I have, well, this right here is $1,095. These are 300-ish $1 bills. I counted them a few days ago. I think I had counted 314 or something. I'm not going to need all of these ones. But I wasn't going to go through and count them all again to only put out what I would need. Also, side note, I'm not going to be using all of the 20s, 10s, and 5s either. Some of this is going to be reserved for condensing for the next couple of weeks. So there will still be a little bit left in the cash tray when we're done, which is what I had planned for. So now I have to remember where all I had decided that I could pull 20s from, because right at the moment, off the top of my head, I don't remember. Let's see here. We're just gonna start digging. I don't think that's it. That is not it. You know, I really should have been better prepared and made a note of where all I needed to go, because I did just do a condensing a couple of days ago. Oh, hey, you know what? That looks like a lot of 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. Sweet. I know there was $300 worth of exchanging that I could do. I just don't remember where it was that I had decided I could do it. I know, I should have made a list. It's not going to be car maintenance because he spends out of that one. Now I have to remember. I don't think it was in here. Really should have written this down. I'm almost positive that it was not in this binder. I'm pretty sure it was in our game binder. Pretty sure. Our debt binder. Pretty sure. So let's start in here, because I think this was the first one. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. Yes, it was. So we'll put 100 here, 20, 40, 60, 80. Nope. That's it for that one. There's one other place. Oh, hey, it's a little peek of what's coming. Oh, it was right here. Pretty sure it was Mr. Chipaway. 50, 70, 90, 100. That was it. So now what we will do is come back up here to the front and do 20, 40, 60. come on, there we go, and put in that 50 and that 10. Yay! So quick little mini condensing. So we still have 150, 70, 80, and a whole bunch of ones. Wunderbar. Now we can get started. Alrighty. Let's make a little bit of room here. Should I count those over to make sure I did it right? Probably. Am I gonna? Nope. All right, so I gotta admit, confession, I do have my cash planner right up there on my computer screen, because this week I adjusted my budget just a little bit, since I am not doing, I had been doing the 2025 savings challenge from Overthinking and Budgeting, but we finished that one. So that left me with a little bit of extra wiggle room. So I did change a few things up, not much, but I did change a few things up. So that means I don't have it memorized anymore. But we are going to start in my wallet because my spending envelope is empty. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. This is my allowance for the next 2 weeks. So just like that, my wallet stuffing is done. Okay, let's start at the top of the list. Oh, I really don't want to start there. Let's just start with Mondays. That's a good place to start, isn't it? Don't you think? On Mondays? I think so. Okay, so we'll need all of our little tags. So there is that bag, and here is that bag. All right, sit back and put your comfy pants on, because it takes a hot minute to count out all of these $1 bills. All right, I'm organized now. So let's start with our 1K challenge. We need 2 20s and 2 5s. Oh, that was easy. I need one of those Staples buttons. You know, the ka-ching. That was easy. So what's everybody up to tonight? Doing anything exciting? I need to make a cake and pasta salad to get ready for tomorrow night. What am I doing? Okay, so that is, I need $40, but I'm gonna do it in 2 piles of 20. Now, let's double check. Perfect. Oh, 11, 12. Totally messed that one up. That's all right. It came out correct in the end. Hang on just a minute. Okay, so now for Mini Monday, I changed this one up just slightly as well, but only by the denominations that I was using, not the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mini Me is in the kitchen, about to start dinner. We're having a version of tacos. Oh, I don't need the whole, okay, we'll do it this way. I'm just talking to myself, pay me no attention. Where is my sort quick? Why was I even thinking about doing this without sort quick, y'all? How many of you were yelling at me? Where's your sort quick? Don't know what I was thinking. So I have switched up the denominations a little bit for Mini Monday. I'm doing 1 more $5 bill and 5 less $1 bills. Wonderful. Not quite as many. I mean, it's only 5, but you know, make a little bit of difference. So what's everybody doing tomorrow night or tomorrow? Do you have the day off or do you have to work? I actually have the day off tomorrow, which is nice. But there have been many holidays where I didn't have the day off. So trust me when I say I appreciate getting to have the day off. Lots of Christmases I chose to work because the pay was just too good to pass up. You know, I'd volunteer. And when I was doing that, my kids were old enough that we didn't have to do the, you know, crack of dawn opening of gifts. All right, so one of these Tuesdays, we'll make it this Tuesday, is going to be, where is it? Yeah, propane. So 20, 40, 60, and 80. So there's that Tuesday. So that'll be for our box challenge. And then there was one envelope or one bag of cash I forgot to get out. And let's see if I can find it. Nope. There it is. That is for the other Tuesday for the car insurance binder. So I want to be sure and keep these separate. In fact, I'm going to put the car insurance clip on that one. That way I can keep it straight. But yeah, I have tomorrow off. I'm not on call. I don't have to answer a phone. I don't have to make sure that I'm reachable. Oh, it will be nice. It will be nice. Because in the medical field, having days off is rare. I'm sure it's the same in the, you know, the service industry or the restaurant industry, that sort of a thing. What did I, okay, propane. So that's week 1 and that's week 2. Okay, moving on to Wednesday. Need a drink of Coke first. Okay. Got to pull into my little magic bag here and pull out that and pull out that and see if I can get the paper clip back on that one. There we go. Okay. So now then I also need, how did I decide to, no, not 20s. This should equal 30 when I'm done. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Let's make sure I did that right. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Fantastic. So there is one Wednesday bag done. Debt binder day. I love debt binder day. Though I gotta admit, this past Wednesday, what was it, yesterday when we did the Christmas and it was the scratchers, I kind of missed the all of the games that we play in the Wednesday debt binder. Those are fun. Okay, I'm doing this again. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thunderbar. There is the second Wednesday bag done. Debt binder day. I gotta say, it's one of my favorite days, although I enjoy almost all of them, so I really shouldn't say I have a favorite. The other days might get jealous. All right, Thursday is holidays and the pen pal binder. So back to a bunch of 5s. I did this one the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, I wish we had smell-o-vision so you could smell what's going on in the kitchen. It smells amazing. And now I need $1 overboard. Oh, so close. It smells amazing, Sugar Bean.
I need your help.
What you need my help with?
It's hard cutting.
Oh.
It's hard cutting the meat.
Okay, give me just a minute. I'm almost done and then I'll be in there, okay?
You big backs, bro. I don't have nothing for you. Okay? God.
She just did her nails, so she's having a hard time slicing meat.
There's no food in my hand. Follow me anyway.
So, mommy to the rescue. After I wash my hands, of course. Nope, not what I want. That's what I want. All right, so for the pen pal binder, now we need 20 each. There we go. And there we go. So, anybody cooking anything good this weekend? We are going to grill hamburgers, and Nana is coming over, and we're gonna have pasta salad and potato salad and hamburgers, and I think she said something about watermelon and cantaloupe. And then I am making a cake, which I really need to get made tonight. It's just a regular plain old box cake, but then you take, once it's cool, just a smidge, you know, like the back of a wooden spoon, or you could use a straw, something like that, and poke holes in it. And then you, sorry, I was counting, mix up Jello, but only part of the way. I don't remember actually now that I'm trying to tell you that, if you do it part of the way or all the way. And pour that over the top of the cake. Whatever flavor of Jello you want. We use strawberry just because that's, you know, my favorite. But you could use whatever, you know, cherry, just whatever. Pour that over the top of the cake so it soaks in, and then you finish that off with Cool Whip on top, and put it in the refrigerator, and you know, give it time to set up, and it's amazing. All right, so this is where the difficult part comes in. Because, uh-oh, somebody's using their big dog voice. This is Friday where I pay bills, where I stuff for bills. And this is the part that had the biggest change. Okay, I can do this. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna start at the top of my list, I mean. So both piles get a 20. Both piles get a 10. I know I'm gonna be mixing this all up, but then in the end, I will straighten it all out. So water bill. I am gonna start stuffing more for internet because we are having to, or we're choosing to, we don't have to. We're changing out our package, we're upgrading it just a little bit, and they are also bringing us some new equipment, which is badly needed because the equipment that we have is fairly old. I mean, I've been with this internet company for a long time, and it keeps dropping, which, you know, if you were just, you know, just going about your everyday life, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But I work from home and I'm on the phone all day talking to patients, organizing things and whatnot, and so I need the internet to not be dropping out because we use an internet phone that's, you know, built into the charting software that we use, and I can't keep dropping like it is. So I called our internet company, and they are coming out one day next week, Wednesday, and are bringing some new equipment to us and upgrading our speed that day too. I think it will be that day. So I'm gonna start saving more in preparation for that next bill, because, you know, it'll be more. Where am I on the list? I just totally changed something on the fly. So what are the chances we're going to end up at the end and it's going to be wrong, probably. That and that. And all right. So we did end up with $3 extra, and I knew we would, and that's okay. The rest of this will be for, you know, condensing. Think like Mini Monday or the birthday binder, birthday and holiday binder, things like that. So I can buy back all of my ones. The tellers at the bank. So even today when I got what I did, and I didn't get that many denominations, that many different denominations. That's why I got the $300 bills, was so I didn't have to get quite so much. And even today they gave me dirty looks. Okay, if I did this correctly, it should total $308. So let's see, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, I'm starting to be filled with doubt. Oh, it won't equal that much because I changed. It'll be 307. Shoot, I forgot where I was. Okay, so there was like 2 things that I left off. So now we're gonna start again. See if I can count better this time. Perfect. That's what happens when I talk while I'm trying to focus. So now that tells me that that pile is going to be wrong too. Mini Me is my culinary hero. She added bell peppers to our fajita tacos tonight, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. All right, I'll fast forward you through this process too, because this pile is wrong as well. ended up being far more complicated than it needed to be. I need to make myself a better organized list, so when it comes to things like this, I'm more with it instead of how I am. So the rest of this, wonder if I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Yes, I did. The rest of this will all be for condensing, for Mini Monday, and one lone dollar bill for Mini Monday, and for the birthday and holiday binder on Thursday. So that way, essentially, I will be, you know, providing the funds for those 2 binders with these bigger bills, right? And then I just buy back the ones, so I don't have to buy so many ones each time. All right, friends, that is it. I am done. I am going to clean up my mess here and call it a day. And I don't know if I'm gonna chillax. I really should make the cake. We'll see. All right, friends, have a great evening. I will see you all back here tomorrow morning. Not too early. I'm sleeping in. And yeah, have a great night and a great morning. Bye, friends.